yo, Shaun, you ready to kick it with us, man? That's what I thought. Let's take this up another level. Oh, yeah.
Porridge today, Gromit.
Alright, let's go. Rizzle kick.
Geronimo!
I remember back when I was very young, I grew up watching The Adventures of Wallace and Gromit, and one of their great stories called A Close Shave introduced a plucky little sheep named Shaun.
Heavens above, Gromit, look at this.
Shortly after, in 2007, Shaun had a spin-off series of his very own about him and his flock of pals looking for fun and excitement in their mundane life in the mossy bottom farm. Much like Wallace and Gromit, the series gained a momentous popularity and is now spun off into a full-length animated feature film called Shaun the Sheep the Movie that was released in the UK on February 6th and then in Australia on March 26, 2015. Bored out of his woolly mind, Shaun and his chums have decided to take advantages to have a day off from their daily routine, only to have it backfire by accidentally sending their farmer into the big city. Now Shaun, Bitzer, Timmy and the whole flock have to go out and bring back their master while avoiding the dreaded trumper of animal control. The folks of Aardman Animation have really put in a fine effort in their detail during this 85-minute film. The story has a simple premise, but they found a way to expand it beautifully with its pacing, the action, the musical numbers, the dramatic moments, all while balancing it with wall-to-wall comedy from slapstick to visual sight gags. Another thing that stands out from all the other films is that this film doesn't rely on any dialogue at all, making it completely fun for everyone no matter what language they speak. But what really makes the story so phenomenal is how the film begins by how it introduces the main characters such as Shaun, Bitzer, and the farmer in a way that not only introduces newcomers to the world of Shaun the Sheep, but it also becomes the key ingredient for their latest adventure. Speaking of the characters, the film has a spectacular cast of characters that are funny and memorable, some of which have more depth and dimension. Shaun learned how his idea of freedom came with a price, the farmer trying to refresh his memory after getting hit on the head. An adorably ugly orphan pup named Slip joins the flock in their quest while trying to find a home of her own. But then there's the villainous Trumper, who joins the ranks along with Mrs. Tweety from Chicken Run and Queen Victoria from the Pirates' Band of Misfits, as who starts off as a strict obstacle kind of villain, but becomes even more menacing, especially during the climactic chase. In conclusion, Shaun the Sheep the Movie is a definite must-watch. Whether you grew up watching the classic Wallace and Gromit shorts, watched the television spin-off series, loved Aardman's previous masterpieces, or viewers who are in a mood for stop-motion animated films in an era where computer-generated films are dominating the animation genre, then this is a film for you. I even recommend it to those who have not seen the Shaun the Sheep series or even the Wallace and Gromit shorts, since the film can also work by itself. Aardman has delivered us such wonderful characters that will truly be remembered, such as Morph, Rocky and Ginger, and of course Wallace and Gromit. And after watching this gem of a film, I think it's safe to say that Shaun the Sheep is another fine member of the Aardman family.
Get off me cheese! Get off!
And with that, this film is a solid gold nugget on the silver screen.